Hello, my fellow Chaos Goblins. If you're new here, my name is Tiberius. I'm queer and I do crafts, and I am also chaotic. So today we're making this is just a craft with me video, so no tutorial, but today we're making a Disney themed junk journal. This is a birthday gift for my boyfriend's twin sister. I've never met her, but it felt really appropriate to also get her a gift for some reason. Though my spouse has pointed out several times now that it's really weird that I did that. But I'm a weird person who does weird things. Anyway, I've been collecting Disney ephemera for a while to make a junk journal with, and I didn't have enough for like a very large journal, so I just had enough for this one. It's 4 signatures with 4 pages each in them. Uh, so it's not a big junk journal at all. Also, right here, I was too lazy to actually measure out how big of a piece I needed, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna glue it and cut around it. I didn't have a lot of time to make this, because making my boyfriend's presents took longer than I thought it was going to take. So this is a pretty rushed job. I finished it in a day, roughly. But I did get it done. So that's something. Oh, also, I love this glue, but it gets very aggravating sometimes because it'll clog. And it's such a fine tip, it's hard to unclog. It comes with a needle, though, to unclog it. But just it's hard sometimes. But it's barely art glue, like Bearly glue. It's really good. I also use Fabri-Tac, which you can use Fabri-Tac for everything. You can also use the barely art glue for everything, but I just think it works better on paper. And Fabri-Tac is expensive, like ridiculously expensive. So I only use it when I know I'm going to need something like heavy duty glued to something, you feel me? Um, so I pretty much just save it for like if I need a heavier glue or if I have fabrics. It's better for fabric to paper than the barely art glitter glue is, because the fabric just absorbs the barely art glue. So you have to use, like, I feel like too much to get it to stick. So I just alternate between the two glues. I've heard that like the glitter craft glue, which is, I don't know why it's called glitter craft glue because it's not actually glittery, but it's called that. And I've seen a lot of mixed media artists and a lot of junk journalers using that. But you know, I just haven't invested in it. I might try it out. But once I find something I like, I typically just kind of stick with it. But who knows? Maybe I will try that other kind in the future. A lot of this came from eBay. Some of them came from magazine clippings that a friend gave me. The Aristocats one actually came from a French comic book from the 70s or 80s. I'm pretty sure it was the 70s, like late 70s. I don't know. Now I need to Google when Aristocats came out. Um, it's definitely very old. Uh, but yeah, a lot of this came from eBay. It's mostly there's a couple Disneyland's cards from the 70s that go in here, but it's between 1970 and 2003, I think, is the most recent Disney thing I have. Also, I chose to do a hidden spine on this just because I don't really know why. I just thought it would look nice, I guess. Um, Also, I barely had enough string to finish this. I barely had enough supplies to finish this. Like, I was like, oh, I have like 50 pieces of ephemera. And then when I got down to it, I was like, well, can't use all of this because some of it sucks. But I found out that she really likes Mary Poppins, so I included two Mary Poppins pages. One is in the very back, one is in the very front. And yeah. So I felt that was good. I really like, the more I think about it, yeah, it is kind of weird that I made this. Uh but I am a weird person who does weird things, so it's actually normal for me. This is also not my best work because I was in such a rush to get it done. And I don't like to rush through my junk journals. And I just looked down and I realized there's still 20 minutes left to talk through this, and I have no idea what to talk about. And why am I not even there? Apparently, I didn't edit this as well as I thought I had edited it, because I thought I had like gone through and taken out all the moments when I paused and moved away from the desk. Apparently not, which annoys me. Also, this is at 8 times speed, so if you like, this feels like a normal pace to move, like a slightly fast pace to move. This is, and like my normal movements are just slow because I have some cognitive issues, and I move so slow, and it makes me so angry when I go through it and watch my videos, because I'm like, why is this taking forever? This was like originally 3 hours worth of footage. Actually, yeah, it was like 3.5 hours worth of footage, if not like 3 and 2/4. Wait, that is 3.5. Never mind. I I have the dumb. Uh, Going to Gatlinburg this weekend. I'm probably gonna post some footage from my trip there. Really looking forward to that. Getting to spend some quality time with my boyfriend, because we have not seen each other since May. Um, you can find anything on eBay, like anything. Like I said, this is where I got all this Disney ephemera from. But I've found some weird things on eBay. Trying to think of what the weirdest thing I ever found on eBay was. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank. I can't think of what the weirdest thing. I just know I've seen a lot of weird things. Like, you can. That's where I go to get my ephemera, is eBay. That's also where I sell my ephemera, is eBay. Which I have some stuff for sale right now, so I will link my eBay shop down below. And I actually have a bunch of finished junk journals that I need to do flip throughs of and post. But like, I don't know what's stopping me. It's the ADHD executive dysfunction. Like, it would take less than 30 minutes for me to do a full flip through, honestly. Well, it'd probably take like 45 to an hour, realistically, as slow as I go. But it would be edited down to 30 minutes, but that's beside the point. I don't remember the point, but that is definitely besides the point. And yeah, I've already forgotten what we were talking about. But yeah, eBay. I sell things on eBay, so I will link that down below. I also do paintings. If you've seen some of my earlier videos, I've done paintings that are on there for sale. Um, Also, what really annoyed me, well, about this mine, is the paper did not glue all the way down, so it had these edges hanging out. So I was trying to fix it, and it didn't really work, so I had to add some washi tape to it to like hold it down. And yeah. Also, I forgot to film the completing the junk journal, uh like the outside. And yeah, I forgot to film that. And I forgot to film doing the last page. So there's one page missing out of the junk journal that I didn't film, and then the cover of it is missing. So sorry about the half video, but one thing I have learned is half is better than no. That is pretty much my motto for like when I'm cleaning and I'm too depressed to like really clean all the way. I do like one thing, even if it feels pointless, I still will make myself do that one thing. I learned that in the hospital. One of the times I was hospitalized, is doing a part of something is better than doing nothing, even if it feels like you're not accomplishing anything. Like it actually makes a huge difference just being able to cross one to-do list thing off, one item off your to-do list. Another thing that helps, because I get a good dopamine response from crossing off list. I don't know if anybody else can relate to that, but something that really helps me is writing down list and writing down every step of the list, like regardless of what it is. Like an example right now is I have to clean the guest bathroom, which I'm going to film that since my cleaning videos have been getting so popular, more popular than my crafting videos actually. But anyway, um I put like an example is I put clean inside of toilet, and then below it I have clean outside of toilet. So it's like that. Everything's divided up into small manageable tasks. And every time I cross something off my list, I just get the dopamine response and it helps me get the rest done. And if I don't get everything done, I can look at maybe like one or two items crossed off my list and not feel as horrible as it would be if I didn't do anything at all. And another thing I do is I will write things on my to-do list that I have already done. Like, you can legitimately trick your brain into thinking you've accomplished more than you have. Like, I do things that aren't on my to-do list, and I sit and I think, and I'm just having a day where I just don't feel very accomplished. I will sit there and write out the things that I did do and then cross them out. And like, brains are dumb, man. Like, it gives me the dopamine response. Like, I'm the type of person that gets a dopamine response from accomplishing things. Because it doesn't always. Sometimes it works for watching something funny, but I don't know. I feel a lot more satisfied and rewarded when I have completed a task than anything else. I'm so sleepy today. Oh my goodness. I'm sleepy every day, but today is like extra sleepy. Um, I did manage to fill every page of this junk journal except for 3. And I won't lie to you, I glued 2 of those pages together. So I didn't have to go through and figure out what to put on them because I ran out of ephemera. And like, I I can draw very well, as you've seen, I'm sure, from my other videos, but like I can't draw without really a reference. Or I can, but I can draw much better with, a reference. And I didn't want to like do it off camera where I drew it on where I looked at my phone and then drew it uh just because it felt pointless. I guess it wouldn't have been pointless, but it just, if I wasn't filming it, what's the point of filming the whole? I guess it goes back to what I was saying of half is better than no. But still, I just didn't feel like it. I keep trying to make excuses, but yeah, I legitimately just did not feel like spending an hour drawing something to fill in a blank space. Um, so I really just ended up with the one blank space. But I recently got a label maker, and I found out my label maker can print out pictures. So I did a bunch of Lilo and Stitch, like washi tape style pictures, and I got oh, is it Spud? I think Spud is the name of the doll. I can't remember, but I got Lilo and Stitch and Nani, and then the doll. Yeah, I love Lilo and Stitch. You'd think I'd actually remember. I'm pretty sure it's Spud, but I don't know. But anyway, I put those down and then put, the really famous quote from Lilo and Stitch. Ohana means family. Family means nobody got left behind or forgotten. And like, what the is up with the new Lilo and Stitch live action? Like for real? Because yeah, Nani did not love Lilo in that at all. Like, she made it very clear with everything that she did that Lilo was just annoying as shit. And like, I know people liked it, and I'm not trying to shit on anyone who liked it or anything like that, but uh I didn't care for it. I wanted to like it. I did. But, in my opinion, all the Disney live action remakes have been complete crap. Like, I saw Cinderella, and Cinderella was the only one that I was like, okay, this is okay ish. And then they just went downhill from there. And, like, like, it's sad because it's the ones that I was really a big fan of, like Mulan. I love Mulan. Mulan was my trans awakening, man. Uh and I love Mulan, and Aladdin is like my favorite, and The Little Mermaid is like my favorite. But like, I don't know, the live actions just felt so soulless. Although unpopular opinion, I actually do like Will Smith's Genie. It's no Robin Williams, but who's gonna fill shoes that big, metaphorically, in case there's anyone out there that takes things literally. Um, the Lion King, like, I don't even know why they call it a live action because of CGI, and that was okay. That was actually pretty good. I did like the Lion King better than the other remakes, but not a whole lot. And like, Beyonce has a beautiful voice and she is such a wonderful singer, but oh my god, she cannot act. She can't act, but it's okay because she's so talented at everything else. Like everything else. But acting is just not her forte. And that makes me sad. I feel like I just sound like on everything right now. I'm not trying to on everything. It's just I'm not a big fan of the live actions. I don't think I've seen all of them. I feel like there's probably some. I've seen Mulan. I've seen Aladdin. I saw The Little Mermaid. I saw Cinderella. I saw Beauty and the Beast. And then I saw Lilo and Stitch. I feel like I'm forgetting a live. I know they made Snow White, but like, I I never liked the story of Snow White, so I already wasn't interested in it. Um and the costume just looks so cheap. Like, it's like the costumes got worse as the live actions progressed. Like the Cinderella, the dress was nice, and then Beauty and the Beast was like, what is this? And then it just continued to be like, what is this? What is this outfit? With all the actually, no, I take that back because I actually really liked in the Little Mermaid live action remake. I liked her outfits. I didn't think they were, amazing, but I did like them. So I can't say all of them. But like the Snow White dress just looks like a cheap Halloween costume. And I have no idea why they went with that as an artistic choice. But yeah, I've never thought the story of Snow White was good. Oh, actually, I take that back. You know what was really good? Maleficent. Maleficent was great. I forgot that that was even a live action remake because it was pretty much all from the perspective of Maleficent. But that was good. That was good. Um. Anyway, yeah, just I was really disappointed with Lilo and Stitch because it's my favorite, and like they took out Shark Daddy. I'm gonna be honest. They took out Gontu. My alarm just went off. They took out Gontu, and I just wasn't as interested in it. Um, they also, I don't know, like they changed Quigley's character. I didn't like that either. Um, but yeah, like I guess I have seen all the remakes. I'm pretty sure I've seen all the remakes except for Snow White. I should watch Snow White. I should give it a chance. I don't like the cartoon Snow White, so I will give the live action. Maybe I'll like the live action better. I know the actress that played Snow White is very talented, and like her red carpet outfits while she was promoting the movie were gorgeous. I don't know anything about her at all though, but I have seen some things she's been in. She's a very good actress. So yeah, I think I'll probably check out Snow White. This got really rambly really quick. Also, I happen to have a washi sticker of the castle and one of my Cinderella's castle with a Disney balloon in it, the Mickey Mouse balloons, in my sticker book, and I was like, this is perfect. And I had been saving it for something, but I never got around to anything that I felt was good enough. Also, I wanted something on every page, so I just put one Mickey waffle sticker on this page. I feel like I could have done more to this page, but like it's too late now. This is the point where I started skipping around because I wanted to make sure I got, in case I needed to draw things, that it wasn't just all drawn things at the end. You feel me? But I ended up having enough ephemera for every single page except those three, because like I told you, I glued two together. Uh and yeah, I glued two together because I was like, I don't know what to do. And then I ended up doing the thing with the label maker on the last page. Um but I feel like I did a good job. This is not my best work, and honestly, rewatching it now is just going to show me even further than I already knew that this is not my best work. Because I'm basically all I'm doing is making pockets and putting stuff in. Like normally, I'm much more involved in. Is that the right word? Involved in my junk journal making. Also, I use my label maker to make this little quote that says a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. And I love my label maker, man. I got it off Amazon. I think it was like $17, so it was pretty good price. And it doesn't use ink. It's a laser printer, so it just does whatever a laser printer does. I'm gonna be honest, I don't actually know what a laser printer does. I imagine it uses some form of laser. There's some technical terms to it. I know there are of what it actually does, but I don't know what those things are. I just know I didn't have to put ink in it, and I was like, hell yeah. No ink, no buying extra stuff. And I have been labeling everything, and I love it so much. I think I need to get more of the paper for it though. I think I might be running out of that. Um we're almost to the end of this video, so I'm going to go ahead and say please like, subscribe and share. Uh or leave a comment down below, even if you want to tell me it's crap. That's fine. I can take criticism. Well, I can take constructive criticism. Anyway, have a great day. And most importantly, don't forget to stay chaotic and make to-do list and cross things off your to-do list that you've already done so your dopamine response goes up. All right. Bye, guys. Have a good day.